Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Downey Jr.
Wow. God, there's a lot of love in the room. I'm not feeling it. And I suspect I'm not the only person who's not feeling it, because let's face it, there have been casualties along Mr. Beatty's way to glory. There have been traumas sustained by the innocent as he clawed his way to the middle. And sadly, I'm one of those casualties. You see, back in the day, Hal Ashby and I, we were developing a story about a celebrity hairdresser. That is when we weren't smoking bong loads and playing Pong. And one day, major breakthrough, a spitball session, primarily focused on making the perfect guacamole recipe. And story, always story. And so Beatty's there, and he abruptly interrupts, and he asks, who the hell are you? Can I say, who am I? I'm your worst nightmare. I'm a 9-year-old stony producer. Hell has got my back. And if you think you're getting 40% on the gross on this one, you are sadly mistaken. So Beatty comes at me with, it's not really even a question. He asks a question that in giving the answer, you'll confuse yourself. He says, what does a kid know about the sexual revolution? I said, please, the sexual revolution is passé. Let's take this premise, we're going to politicize it, we're going to show how the character sex life and the country's trajectory are simultaneously intersecting and spinning out of control. Now I've got his attention. Now, Ashby piped up, and I quote, Downey, is this guac too lemony? Now, here's the part that hurts. He turns on me, right? He's in my face, and he snarls. He says, you know what, you precocious little snit, you better pump your brakes and show some respect, or one day you may well end up dead, in jail, or in the biggest grossing film of 2008 so far, besides Indy 4. That did it. I wasn't sitting there to be with. I'm 9, I'm stoned, I don't have any rum raisin ice cream, and I'm taking it. I leapt out of my beanbag chair and over to where I thought I had left a double-stuffed Oreo cookie, realized it totally wasn't there, regathered my thoughts, and I fired back, hey, Mr. Art Imitates Life, maybe you should concentrate on mastering your own impulses, or you're gonna spend the next 20 years chasing tail like a bobcat after a squirrel, instead of giving us another half a dozen great movies, and then finally meeting a woman that is your equal, settling down, having a family, or maybe both, culminating with being honored 33 years later at the Kodak Theater, which hasn't even been built yet. I've got him. He said, I'm gonna produce this. He spanked me for half an hour. He boiled me some milk, a little touch of Bosco in it, nice touch, put me down for a nap, and that is how Mr. Beatty came to star in and produce his second film, Bastard Shampoo.